Holy geez, a pile of them coming out here. Holy geez. Oh man, I remember one day I was on the school bus going, I can't wait till I'm an adult. How stupid was I? Steady. That's an old Dodge. Oh yeah. Oh, I know that guy. That's the mechanic. See, this was what used to take so long to get home. Was going down this road here. You had to go all the way back in there, and it was like you go down Range 8 like that there, man. It's a good 45 minutes down there. It's not a long road, like it's only, but it's stop and go. It takes 45 minutes, and then you get to the end, turn around. It's like, ah, drop those kids off last, you know. But they did. They always drop those kids off first. They get home earlier than us. Yeah, buggers. But anyway, yeah, no, it was a beautiful day today. A little cool this morning, very wet, but the grass didn't grow as long as normal, so it dried out. The way we strategized cutting it today, it dried out good. So it's like we cut the short stuff first where it wasn't as wet, and then by the time we were done that, all the long stuff was dry, so made it probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes quicker with the bagger, you know, bagging it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm you know, I'm gonna miss cutting grass over there. By this time of the season, you're sick of cutting grass. You know, it's October. It's like I was talking to a lady at the gas station this morning. Her son, he works there too. And she goes, yeah. I said, yeah, I was cutting grass. I said, almost the end of October and I'm still cutting grass. She goes, I know, so did her son. He just thought he was done and he had to go cut grass. Like, ah. Yeah. But the thing is, as soon as I'm done cutting grass, like that's the bulk of my income, right? So must be waiting for kiddos. You always see all these ladies standing out there waiting for the kids, eh? Waiting for the schoolie bus. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So, don't have a lot of plans for this weekend other than getting Anyway, go get my provisions.